It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, they've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. Oh, and what a treat tonight. A battle royal between two powerhouses. This is the kind of marquee matchup that always seems to get the fans excited. Shaq, what are we in for tonight?
You know what, Ernie, when you're a great team, you want to establish your dominance over other great teams. This makes the matchup competitive. I want to see some elbows thrown, some flagrant fouls, some trash talking. I want to see all that,
Why don't we
Ernie?
see good, clean,
No, I don't
competitive
want to see that
basketball?
either.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They have a lot of momentum right now, playing well and looking very good.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and they've been putting on a clinic. I mean, as fun to watch as any other team in the league. And with the calls and bounces that have gone their way, you really get the sense that this is their time.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Rajon Rondo is out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Noah. And it's Porzingis in at the four-man position. Rondo kicks to Korver. Cannot hit, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of beat is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court. Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Now here's Lee. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Bradley drives in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. One thing about David Lee, he's a proven scorer and rebounder. Clark, health, though, has been a concern.
It has been very durable early in his career, Kevin, but of late we've seen hamstring issues, back issues, and torn hip flexors, and that's taken a toll on him for sure.
And, guys, for David Lee, when healthy, he can absolutely fill it up. I mean, he's a terrific offensive player, can score over both shoulders, a really solid passer, and, of course, a volume rebounder.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Batum against Anthony. Batum attacking, and Anthony sends it back. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And finished off by Bogut.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And David Lee reworking to improve his mid-range jumper going into last season. When he's hitting that shot, guys, he's almost impossible to defend. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
No good from Bogut. The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Rondo passes to Porzingis. The shot misses. Nice D from Bogut. The Lakers trail. Paul outside. Pass to Lee. Rondo with the steal. Korver kicks to Rondo. Here's the three. And that's collected by Bogut. He dishes it to Bradley. Bogut with a screen on Anthony. Back to Bogut. No one near him. Again, the miss by Bogut.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Passes to Porzingis. The three. The shot is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Here's Rondo after the made shot by David Lee. And it's Rondo penetrating, and he gets it to go. Porzingis has got 6.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Batum kicks to Bradley, and he jams it with authority.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Right side Korver. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the basket by Bogut.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting. And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway, he had to adapt.
That's a great fadeaway to borrow from, for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game, terrific mid-range game, and this shot makes that even deadlier.
No good from Lee. The Thunder with the lead. Outside Rondo. Noah against Paul. Here's Rondo. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Rondo's got his first bucket of the night.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one. And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Winslow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Teague comes in for Rajon Rondo.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait one more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Yeah, the Latvian had a great shot for his height, and he'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call.
Winslow dishes to Teague. He kicks to Winslow. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Winslow's got his first points of the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Pass to Batum. He feeds it to Paul. Three-pointer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Here's Porzingis. He has 6. Winslow, the pass to Carmelo. Teague drives in. That's good. Teague's got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Bradley can't get it to go.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Winslow with it. Chris Paul covering. And the dunk by Winslow.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances. A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Valanciunas, good.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with his combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
Here's Teague after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Here's Chandler, and that one is hammered home.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And watching Valanciunas rebound, it's clear he has all the tools. Great anticipation, really looks to box out. Strong vertical, might just need to add some strength to become a perennial 10-rebound-a-game guy. Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Teague drives in, over to the left wing. There's the dish to Chandler, out left to the wing. That shot wide open. And that's now 6 points here for Justice Winslow.
And for Valanciunas, he's been working on his defensive consistency. Last year, he actually increased his blocks per game while lowering his fouls per game. That's a big step forward in his development.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Ariza has the open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 3 on 3. Lets it go from 14. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Winslow's shot is off.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
The offensive rebound. Feeds to Dudley. Now, here is Miller. Tight defense on him. The feed to Valanciunas. The second chance effort. Cannot hit. No. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for
our bench is amazing.
When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of an asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Jared Dudley out there with Davis. Then it's Andre Miller. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Bogut in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Dudley kicks to Bogut. Davis sets a screen. Bogut dishes to Paul. The pass to Dudley. Back to Paul. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ball against Rondo. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you know, Rondo, a strange year shooting the ball last season. For a good stretch, he was shooting the same from the free throw line as he was from three-point range, about 30%.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Scola comes in for Davis, and it's Avery Bradley in for Jared Dudley. And the basket by Bogut.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Batum with the steal. Fast break. The Lakers ahead. Bogut the pass to Paul. And Batum kicks to Scola. Bradley, no one around him. No good on the three. Greg, you were talking about Rondo, and his shooting woes have been well documented. Clark, he tried to tap into Dirk's old shooting coach to help him out while in Dallas.
You know, a good portion of this might be mental at this point for Rondo. He is getting to the point in his career where I think it is what it is for him in regards to his shooting.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Noah. Rondo dishes to Anthony. And the wide open shot from Green. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Bradley. Screen by Bogut. Bradley drives in. Bogut sets a screen for Bradley. 5 on the clock. Tries to hit him. Green with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Thunder making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Outside Rondo to the middle. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Rondo kicks to Anthony, and he slams it one-handed.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Here's Paul. Mozgov with the block, and he recovers it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And a moment now to see the numbers for Bogut. How his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
And the Lakers making a change here. Lee's checked in. Anthony left side. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 9 assists now tonight. Lakers trail by 8. Paul outside. Kicks it to Scola. In the corner, Bradley with it. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Bradley's got 8.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
To the paint. Got a hand on it. Shot is off. Korver with the defensive effort.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Porzingis for the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Paul with the ball. 10 points for him. And it's Lee penetrating, and it's blocked. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Korver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Luis Scola. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Teague comes in for Rajon Rondo. Puts it up off the inbound. Here's Valanciunas. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Korver gets a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Paul, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got 10 points in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second. Yeah, none too pleased with the play of this team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Winslow's checked in. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off the turnover.
Korver, no luck. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Memphis.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Pass to Porzingis. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. It's going to be Lee shooting. It's going to be on Kyle Korver. Jared Dudley's checked in for the Lakers. Miller comes in for Bradley. Then for the Thunder, Trevor Ariza's checked in for Porzingis. And it's buckets in for Kyle Korver. Beverly against Teague. With the floater, Dudley. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Teague, the pass to Ariza. Out to the right wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
Miller kicks to Valanciunas, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Chandler with the screen on Beverly. T dishes to Chandler to the inside. Here's Ariza. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Shot from 12. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Valentine. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Bucket's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Valanciunas with a screen on Teague, and the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Joakim Noah's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Davis kicks to Dudley. Valanciunas in the high post. Miller the pass to Valanciunas. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Clock at 4. The 3 from Dudley, and that is good. Dudley's got 5. 1:20 left in the first half. T kicks to Winslow. Here's the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Noah against Valanciunas. Outside Teague from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. 7 points for Teague.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Davis sets a screen. Inside. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
In the corner, it's Noah. Noah the screen. Here's Valentine. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up.
And we finish one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
60. The Thunder, 54.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
You know, Paul is playing really well. 13 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Anthony. Kyle Korver is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Noah. And it's Porzingis in at the 4 spot.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Thunder trailing by 6. And it's Korver in the corner. Here's Anthony. Dishes it to Noah. And there's the pass to Porzingis. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Bradley against Korver. Bradley dishes to Batum. Back to Bradley for 3. That's good. Bradley's got 13 points.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Bogut sets a screen for Batum. 6 to shoot. From 15 feet away, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Batum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And guys, Nicholas Batum is a real greyhound on the floor. The guy's got long strides, runs fast, long and limber, Clarky. He covers a lot of ground.
Extremely active at both ends of the court, Kevin. Great versatility. He can defend 3 positions, and he's played big minutes for the Blazers.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella. And guys, now the NBA has what's called player tracking. I mean, they can show how much ground a player can cover over the course of a season. And Nicholas Batum, always amongst the leaders. 2 seasons ago, he was number 1.
Paul goes in. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. Boy, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
The Lakers in the lead.
And Batum with that slender build, you know, you like his height and length, but he can get pushed around at times. I think he could still stand to add some strength.
It's tipped. Paul with the steal. That's tipped. Outside Korver. Here's Porzingis. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Korver kicks it to Noah. Oklahoma City moving it around, and a wide open look for Rondo. Off target with his three. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And it's Lee that time on the assist by Batum. And it's 8 points for David Lee. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Noah, the pass to Korver. No one covering. Korver's got 6.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Lee is screen on Anthony. And Batum kicks to Lee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 1.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Batum against Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Korver, good.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
Bogut dishes to Bradley. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Bradley's got 5 points in the quarter. Rondo passes to Porzingis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bogut's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
And he gets the bucket. And that's 17 points for Chris Paul.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Rondo against Paul. Outside Rondo. To Porzingis. Fades back. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Now, here's Noah. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Anthony with the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Bradley can't get it to go. Thunder have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Anthony on the wing, defended by Paul, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. He was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well, and you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
And, you know, going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls' front court had an effect on him. I mean, they added Gasol and Mirotic, 2 major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment for him.
Green against Miller. They get it again. Oklahoma City has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia.
It's hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career. And I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a Tier 1 star still, I think, Clark, but it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league, and hasn't been underrated in that regard. Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He has 9 rebounds and 9 points.
Buckets. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Teague against Beverly. Outside Teague. Ariza outside. Down low, Chandler. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And here is Dudley. He's got 5. Miller outside. Here's Valanciunas.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Teague. 9 points in the game so far. He dishes it to Chandler. On the wing, Green. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Ariza kicks to Teague. 4 on the shot clock. Chandler, the pass to Valentine. The shot. Shot is no good. Good D by Miller. That's tipped. 2 on none. No one back to stop this.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Left side, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Dudley. Goes up on the wing. Can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And again, no good by the Lakers. The Thunder leading by 4. Ariza outside. Green inside the three-point line, and there's another one for the Thunder.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Miller outside. Back to Valanciunas. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Thunder as they end the 3rd quarter on a 14-6 run. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Check it out.
And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Oklahoma City's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Davis is out there with Jared Dudley. Then it's Bogut. Then there's Batum. And it's Paul in at the point. That's the Laker 5. 14 feet away. Here's Noah. The rebound by the Lakers.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Screen by Bogut. Paul is doubled. Batum wide open. He fired. Yep, right through the net. Batum's got the 4th quarter started here with buckets for Los Angeles. Passes it to Porzingis. Wide open. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Tell you what, man, it looks as though the light is officially gone on for Ed Davis. I mean, he drifted around a bit over his first 5 seasons, but he made real strides last year.
Paul for 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Rondo on top. Defended by Paul. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogut. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Paul against Rondo. He kicks it to Noah. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Paul goes in, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Usually you talk about how tough a player is, and you're always talking about big guys. But Chris Paul is as tough as they come playing that little point guard position.
Yeah, he's a power pack when you look at him. I mean, he's played through a lot of injuries and still has a big-time impact on the game. Most recently in the playoffs, he played through injury to beat the Spurs.
Lee's checked in for Davis. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Anthony's checked in for Winslow. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Lee dishes to Bogut. Lee kicks to Paul. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Bogut. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And last year, you could see Paul was hobbled in their loss to the Rockets in the 2nd round. Still, most players wouldn't even have made it back out on the floor, much less been as effective as he was during the postseason.
Lee sets a screen for Paul. Noah with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. Paul against Rondo. Paul kicks to Bogut. Now Noah. Here's Rondo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now a 4-point Thunder lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Anthony, the pass to Rondo. Batum against Anthony. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Lee with the block. Paul with the ball. On the wing, Batum. He feeds it to Lee. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. Here's Porzingis looking for Anthony and gets it there. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Melo having a terrific game. He has 15 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
And he hasn't been afraid to draw a little bit of contact on his way to the basket. Some guys shy away from that.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Paul against Rondo. Paul goes in, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus. Chris Paul, guys, for the last decade, the best point guard in the NBA. Now, there's some new competition for that distinction, though, with Steph Curry breaking through to NBA stardom. And it's always exciting to watch these two go head-to-head.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
And thank you, Doris. Porzingis can't hit. How would you compare Chris Paul and Steph Curry?
Well, Steph Curry is just an off-the-chart shooter. I think the best in the history of the game in overall shot-making and creativity as far as shooting goes. Paul is more of an orchestrator, a maestro supreme.
One thing to say about Rajon Rondo's career, he's come up big in the biggest of games, had 6 steals in the closeout game that gave Boston its 17th championship. Remember that back in 2008 for Coach Doc Rivers?
I really do. And after that Boston win in the series against the Lakers, Phil Jackson called Rondo the star of Game 6. Everyone had always talked about the big 3 in Boston. That year, it was the big 4.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Inside, Porzingis, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
To take the lead. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noah's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And, you know, guys, on the topic of Rondo, you look at his playoff career now. I mean, in 2009, he averaged nearly a triple-double in the postseason. I mean, this guy has great instincts, but he has to have the ball to orchestrate the way he's most effective.
Shot clock at 5. The drive by Anthony. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Batum for 3, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
And going back to what we were saying, what you hope with Rondo is that he can get back to his full level of confidence. He tore the ACL in 13. He was traded in 14. He lost his way a little bit, but he's still young enough to have several really good years in front of him.
Rondo with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Anthony leading the charge.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Bradley drives in. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Anthony with it, now guarded by Bradley. Now here's Batum. Paul dishes to Batum. Picked him clean. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Paul. No good, unable to end this run.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Rondo passes to Porzingis. Anthony against Batum. 5 to shoot. Anthony drives in, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without fouling. Hitting around 92% of their free throws overall, you've got to love that kind of efficiency. Good volume at the line, but they're knocking him down. I mean, you make 9 out of 10, you're going to win a lot of ball games.
And the Lakers making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Teague's checked in. Here's Porzingis, defended by Paul. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Lakers trail by 9. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 25 points in the game.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Back to Paul. Feeds it to Lee. Takes the 13-footer. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Batum for 3. Nails it. And now they trail by just 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Terrific game for Teague. He's got 11 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 6. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Clutch shooting, determination, and plenty of skill, too.
Buries it.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
24 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're losing by 2. 23 seconds left in the game. Here's Bradley, and that misses. That would have put him up. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management is crucial at this time of the game.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Paul kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Bradley. Los Angeles with another miss. Anthony right side. Lets it go. Money from the wing.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Carmelo, how were you able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight?
We willed our way to this win. It wasn't easy. We knew it was going to be a battle, but they came back, made some runs. We stuck with it, and we won the game tonight.
Carmelo, thank you. Kevin, sometimes it's more about the will than the skill.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
Well, he didn't take that soft approach tonight. He went right at their racks. He did a great job using his body, drawing contact, and getting to the free throw line. He was physical. He was aggressive in that way we don't always see from him.
We've seen so many performances like that over the course of Carmelo Anthony's career that we've gotten spoiled. But we shouldn't fail to appreciate what he has been able to do tonight. He was spectacular. When he doesn't try to do too much, Carmelo Anthony is absolutely lethal. And he had it going tonight.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.